I guess. Okay, guys, so news just broke that CW has found their Batwoman in the actress of Ruby Rose. Like, this completely took me by shock, right? Like I was floored by this. Like, I was getting ready to film my Black Mask video, which was announced yesterday. I still haven't done that video. I was getting ready. I was pulling up articles and pictures and everything. And I go on my main source, and the first thing I see, Ruby Rose is CW's Batwoman. And the first thing that I did after seeing that news was run and tell my wife. And the first thing that came out of her mouth was, why? Why? Because she's gay? Like honestly, oh my, okay. All right, hold on a second. Okay. Look, I don't have a problem with the casting per se, right? I don't have a problem with the casting per se. I do kind of have a problem if they cast her just because she's gay. Because if you're not familiar with Batwoman in the comic book, she's a lesbian, okay? Ruby Rose is a lesbian. Or gay. I don't know if she's bi. She might be. I don't know. I don't care. Okay? I don't need to know the history of Ruby Rose. I don't need to know her at all. Right? She's been popping in a lot more movies lately. And she's been in like John Wick 2. She's going to be in The Meg. She was in Pitch Perfect 3. So she's been popping around the movie scene as of late. I wanted them to cast an unknown for Batwoman. I really did. I don't want to have to watch Batwoman appear in the crossover next year on Arrow, and then she's getting her own spin-off show. I don't want to have to watch that and go, oh, that's Ruby Rose playing Batwoman. No, I want to be able to, because what I think was so good about the CW was all their actors were pretty much unknowns, right? Nobody knew Grant Gustin or Stephen Amell. The actress who plays Supergirl, she was in a few movies before she was Supergirl. So she was a little bit more familiar. I seen her in Whiplash before I seen her in Supergirl. But I wanted them to cast an unknown. I don't want to have to look at Batwoman and go, oh, that's Ruby Rose right there. You know, like I thought maybe Ruby Rose, if they wanted to cast her in the Warner Brothers universe, I thought maybe she'd play a better Catwoman. You know, I mean, if I had to choose, like, she had to pick one thing, right? I think she would have been a better Catwoman. I don't necessarily think of her when I think of Batwoman. I don't know. I don't have a problem with the casting. I do have a problem if they cast her just because of her sexual preferences. Because now that feels like that's everything that's going on in Hollywood now. Now we have to cast on preferences. Like, Scarlett Johansson just got hounded about a movie that she was going to star in, that she's producing, where she was going to play a transsexual detective, right? Oh, no, you're not really transsexual. Only transsexuals can play that role. Like, people have been playing roles for years that aren't really, like, people play astronauts. They're not really astronauts. People play handicapped people. They're not really handicapped, you know? And then Scarlett Johansson got hounded so much that she stepped down from the role. So I'm hoping they're not casting Ruby Rose just because she's a lesbian. Because then I have a problem with that, because I think there's other actresses out there that are just as good for the job and they're less unknown and they deserve that break. That's the problem, right? Ruby Rose, she's pretty much set in the movie world, right? She can get jobs elsewhere. I thought this was a great opportunity for people who are lesser known. Let them get these CW roles. Like, now Stephen Amell and Grant Gustin are household names because of Flash and Arrow. You could have done the same thing with Batwoman, cast a relatively unknown, and let them kind of build their career instead of casting someone like Ruby Rose because of her sexual preferences. I'm hoping that's not the case. But when you're looking from the outside, when you're on the outside looking in, that's what it looks like. To me, I don't know. That's just how I personally feel, you know, about it. This is just my first initial impressions after hearing this news. But I'm a little disappointed by that. But I wonder what you guys think. How do you feel about Ruby Rose being the CW's Batwoman? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. And until next time, as always, guys, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.